All right, so now let's start with the uh, list view. So let's open the code and let's open the app, and inside that I'm going to add a wrapper class which I will call rs content wrapper, like so. And inside that I will use one component, custom component, which is list view that we have already created, but that needs to be imported here as well. So let's import that list view from add components, and it should be coming from the list and list view, like so. All right, so it's gonna give us error because this list view is totally blank. So let's open that list view, and here it is. So inside the list view, let's add the script, and also let's add the template, like so. Now from here, if we say list view, so the error should be gone. Okay, and we also need to add the setup attribute here, right? So you can see we have this list view. Now if I show you the anatomy image that I have shown you earlier, so this is the entire list view. This top bar is actually common. So when we start working the list view, let's start working with the sidebar. So inside the list view we should have the sidebar, right? So let's import it first. So import sidebar, and the sidebar is actually coming from coming from add components and list, and then sidebar.view, like so. Okay, where it's giving me error, it should be from. Okay, so before, okay, so let's add this sidebar here directly, right? So if I save that, we are again going to have some error because the sidebar is actually empty. So let's open this sidebar, and let's open the script with setup and template, like this. So inside the sidebar, let's open our expand this script tag. We actually need to have another custom component which is called list item, because if I show you the image, we have this sidebar, and inside the sidebar we have this list item image, list item component. So before adding the list item, let's wrap this with a wrapper class. So we'll have the styling later, so you can say notes sidebar, like so, and inside that we can say list item, like this. Obviously this needs to be import, so import list item from partials and list item.view, like so. Now if I hit a refresh, I'm going to have another error because this list item is also blank. So let's open this list item and do the same. Let's set up and set the list item. Also you need a template. Inside that, let's say list item, like this. So we can see the list item is here. Okay, so now let's add some contents into this list item. Let's remove this and let's have an h4 with some class. You can say sidebar title, right? And inside that we actually going to add the title here, so let's say all nodes like this. All right, now I also want to add some icon, which is this one. So let's copy this and paste it here, and I need some formatting as well. And I want to have a common class here, so we can add rs let's say sidebar title node icon. It's kind of a big name, but I'm going to stick with it. So let's save and check. So we have this icon. Now next I'm going to use an UL with rs node list, and okay, and inside that I'm going to have an li with a p, which is going to hold the node, let's say node 1 title, and we can have multiple of that like so, and we have this available. All right, now let's add some styling so that we can have better visibility. So I have already written the CSS for that, so I'm not gonna waste any time for writing the CSS, of course. So the code will be available, so you can obviously grab that. So I'm just pasting whatever CSS we have written. So if I save that, you can see there's a sidebar with a background, and we have this title nicely aligned, and we have these items of the all nodes. Now one fix I need to do here, I guess, is these sidebar nodes can be the height of 100%, and also let's inspect, and this rs content wrapper we can say height is 100% as well, so it will fix the broken issue. So let's grab this rs content wrapper, and so it's not available here, so it's a common thing. So okay, let me check, is it available here or not? Okay, yep, I've just missed. So let's okay, above the sidebar list item you can just paste this. All right, so it should fix it. Let's close that down. Yes,